What's up, YouTube? So today is October 19th, 2022. In my last video, I said 2020, so forgive me for saying that. But I just want to make a quick video about the Tia Mowry or Tia Marie situation where she's filing for divorce for her husband. Now, supposedly she's getting a divorce because her husband cheated on her. But I don't think we really know the real reason why. But I think that on the internet saying that she's getting a divorce because of him cheating. And to be honest with you, I don't condone cheating in relationships. Hold on one second. I don't condone cheating in relationships, but I feel like when it comes to marriage, that cheating is not a good reason to get a divorce. Just in my personal opinion. I'm sorry, I gotta take out the trash. I'm sorry. In my personal opinion, I feel like cheating is not a good enough reason to really get a divorce, in my personal opinion. Like, I feel like marriage is more serious than the whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing. I feel like once you get married, you have to take your relationship very seriously. It's not the same as when you were in high school and your boyfriend or girlfriend cheats on you and you want to break up because he looked at another woman, he flirted with another girl, he cheated with another girl. Like, once again, I'm not condoning cheating. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like once you get married, once you take those vows, you at a whole different level of seriousness when it comes to your relationship, because marriage is for adults. Relationships are for adults. And, a lot of times when somebody's cheating, it's usually a symptom of something else that's wrong in your relationship. And y'all need to sit down and figure out what it is. Sometimes people cheat because they may have a sexual addiction. Some people may cheat because they are doing it out of spite. Sometimes people cheat because they just have difficulty with temptation. Some people cheat. There's a lot of different reasons why people cheat. Some people may not be fully mature. Younger guys tend to cheat more than older men because, especially when you get married young, he may feel like he hasn't got a chance to live his life or something like that. And women, I think women are the same way. If you get married at a young age, you may feel like you didn't get a chance to really go out and party and have fun and do your thing and whatever. Or sometimes when you get older, you may have a midlife crisis of some sort. And, like, for example, I had a friend that's sort of like that. Like, he got kind of married kind of young, like 19, I think. And by the time he's like 28, 29, he was like, I don't know if he actually cheated, but he was kind of like messing with other women while he's married. And what it was he got married so young that he was like, he's kind of like got a thing in his head. It's like, I wonder if I'm still attractive, right? I wonder if I can still pull women type thing. So he would go out and test to see if he can still pull women and type of things. It doesn't necessarily mean that he didn't love his wife. Sometimes people have things just going on internally with them. I think some people are so quick to get a divorce and just just cut off the marriage, just end it, and not really take any time to really fix the situation or just figure out what's going on. A lot of times when there's cheating, a lot of it is really, it's not necessarily because the person doesn't love you. I know I heard a lot of women say that if a man cheats on you, he doesn't love you, and that's not true. There's a lot of different reasons not just men, but people cheat in general. Those reasons I just gave you is some of them. Sometimes they may have a sexual addiction. Sometimes he has a hard time with temptation. Sometimes he might be having like a midlife crisis or something. He may feel like he didn't get to live his life to the fullest before getting in a relationship. He might be doing it out of spite. He might be upset with you about something, or he may think that you're cheating. So he's gonna go do the same thing. Not saying that that's right. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying that it's right. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's it, ending the marriage is not the solution to the problem. You know, when you get a job, you're not going to quit your job because you just didn't like something. Something happened, something went wrong. So now I'm going to quit and go get another job. Well, you're never going to have stable employment then. If you're going to quit every job because something's wrong or you don't like something, you will never have stable employment, right? Same thing with relationships. If you get a divorce every time something happens, you're never going to have a stable relationship. That's one of the reasons why you got so many men and women that are single for so long, because they reject people for the smallest things, or they reject people or in the relationship or in the marriage for every little thing. Now, of course, if there's domestic violence, if there's serious financial problems, I don't mean somebody just lost their job. I'm talking about something serious like y'all. Even when the financial issues get kind of serious, I don't feel like divorce is always gonna solve the problem, because a lot of times when people go through financial problems or even facing homelessness, um, breaking up the marriage, a lot of times it doesn't really. A lot of times it actually makes it worse. Like if you are married and you're facing homelessness, um, sometimes it's better to just stay married, or because especially if you have children. I'm thinking when I say married, I'm thinking about children. If you have children together, you are connected to that person for life, whether you're married or not. Once you have kids with a person, you are attached to that person for life. So having financial problems and getting divorced, you still have to deal with that person for the rest of your life anyway. So, you know, what is getting a divorce going to do, really? You can go and get another man, or, but if you guys have kids, see, once you have kids with a person, it's and you just want to go get with somebody else, like, a lot of times the best option is just to stay with that person, especially if you got kids together most of the time. I hope the storage on my phone doesn't run out. But anyway, yeah, that's just all I want to say. Like, I don't know the real reason why Tia Marie, I think I'm saying her name right. I don't know the real reason why they're getting a divorce. Like I said, rumors could be it's cheating. That's the rumor, but that's not necessarily the point of the video. The real point of the video is marriage is for adults, and if you're not ready to be an adult in a relationship, don't get married, right? Like, if you're a woman who gets mad because your husband turned and looked at another woman, if you that type, don't get married. Don't waste your time. Don't even, just go ahead and stay single, matter of fact, because, like, it's going to happen. Like, when I get into a relationship, me personally, if I walk down the street and a man walks past me and he's somewhat attractive, right? And my woman, she turns and looks, I'm not going to get upset. I might turn and look too. Yeah, that's a good looking guy, not in a gay way, but yeah, he kind of handsome. I can't look at myself as the only person in the world. You're not the center of the universe. You're not, you know. And I expect the same thing from my woman. I don't really expect her to go flying off the handle every time a beautiful woman walk past and I look. You can look too. Like, man, she is kind of good looking. That's it. It don't have to turn into an argument, and it's time to end the relationship now because I found somebody else attractive. Like, I'm not gay. Your husband is not gay. He likes women. He sees another woman attractive. That's fine. Doesn't mean he doesn't love you. Doesn't mean he's ready to cheat on you. He's ready to, is you're an adult now. You are an adult. So, and adults, you're gonna find somebody else attractive, and that's fine. Now, if somebody cheats, like I said, that's more serious. But once again, I don't think breaking off the relationship is should be the first response. You're supposed to you got a lot of people been married for 30, 40, 50 years, and the man or the woman cheated and even got babies outside of the marriage by other people and still stayed married because they were serious. Like, when we get married, we staying married. A lot of people talking trash about Will Smith and how he needed to divorce Jada. When they got married, they took vows: cheating, no cheating, lost jobs, homelessness, something, any kind of issues happening in our relationship. At the end of the day, we staying married, even if we got to take a break from each other, even if we got to live in separate houses for a while. Even if we go about 6 months without talking to each other, we staying married either way. Even if we got to take a break from each other, we gonna stay married, and that's just it. So that's all I want to say about that. I'll talk to you next time.